Good afternoon. Today we
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Thank you, Ben. Today we will be talking about sound and how it relates to everyday life. So, to start with, I'm going to tell you what some of these words mean so you know what we're talking about when we say them. So, sound is basically what you hear because of vibrations passing through a medium, which is like air, a solid, and so on.
Oh, well, your definition made absolutely no sense, and nobody probably understands that. I'll dumb it down for them. The sensation produced by stimulation of the organs, at hearing by vibrations transmitted throughout the air or other mediums.
Yes, that's it. So, pitch is basically how high or low something sounds. So when you hear us say pitch, we're referring to it being very high sounding or very low sounding. And volume is the intensity or loudness of a sound. So that's it. And we are going to show you some examples of what happened in past experiences for these past few days.
Goodbye.
Boys, stop playing in the house.
Now that's an everyday sound.
Wait, I already threw my hand.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't mean to do that!
The pitch of that glass was pretty high, wasn't it, Jack?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's hurt! Look at all that blood! Oh my gosh! We need to call 911. Hello? Hello? We need 911. My friend's on the ground bleeding. Okay, you're coming soon? Okay, bye. Wow, that was fast.
Hey, Jack, did you hear the sound of that siren while I was dying?
Yeah, I did.
The sound of that siren is an excellent source of the Doppler effect. The Doppler effect is basically when the source of the sound of the object is, while it's moving farther and farther away from you, it sounds quieter and quieter, but if it approaches you, it gets louder and louder. But the whole time, the frequency of the sound is pretty much the exact same.
Oh, yeah. So you're pretty much just interpreting the pitch differently, and that's why it's called the Doppler effect, and that's why you hear it differently. So if you were in the car, the police car, you really wouldn't be able to tell or notice the Doppler effect because you're moving with it, but if you're moving towards it or past it, you would definitely be able to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the cops are here! Another everyday sound. The doorbell. It happens all the time. It can have a high pitch or a low pitch. It all depends on the house.
Do you know why I like the sound of doorbells, Jack?
No, why?
I don't know what's on the other side.
Huh, yeah.
I got it!
What the heck is happening? What? You're bleeding, man!
Hey, officer. No, I'm good now. Yeah, it's alright. Alright. Take a shower. La 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 la, scrubbing my body.
Another unfortunate sound some of the time. It can have a low pitch, or depending on if you have a sister, a high pitch. It's not always a pleasant sound, but okay.
Hey Jack, did you hear singing in your coming from your bathroom?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was high volume, but I think it's because the loudness of the volume from the water, we couldn't really hear the singing.
Yeah, no pun intended, but the sound of the water in the shower was drowning out the sound of that singer's voice.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right.
So, oh, yeah.
Yeah. And how high or low you perceive a sound to be is the pitch of the sound. The pitch of a sound is determined by the frequency of the sound wave, as shown in Figure 6. The frequency of a wave is the number of waves produced in a given time. Frequency is expressed in hertz, in other words, Hz, where 1 Hz, hertz, equals 1 wave per second. The higher the frequency, the higher the pitch. The lower the frequency, the lower the pitch. So in this case, since the pitch was low from the singing, it had a low frequency.
Yeah, so it wouldn't make sense if we'd have said he had a low pitch and a high frequency. It just wouldn't make sense. And even the sound of the water hitting the tub and the sound of the shower and even me knocking had all its own sound and pitch and volume and frequency. Yeah. So to sum it all up, sound is really incorporated and related in everything we do. Whether it's ringing the doorbell or singing in the shower, it's really related to just about everything.
And talking, we haven't really mentioned talking, but everybody talks. You talk, well, no, we won't go there. But we don't talk. I mean,
yeah. And it introduces a very wide variety of pitch and volume.
What? Oh, hey, babe. No, I'm not busy.
Yeah, and another example, the phone ringing.
That's all, folks.